Hi, it's me, Holly Holy Crap. Well, I'm just going to let you in on a little secret. I'm not really feeling all that together tonight because me and the old man, you know, the old ball and chain, we had a fight tonight. A real, legitimate fight. Our first fight in, 27 years. But obviously, yes, he has said, yes, dear, all these years. And then all of a sudden for him to try to change that, I don't think so! So, I don't really think it was fair, and I got a little bit upset, but I say that when he's complaining about all the things that I do, I mean, I work so hard to find the bargains that I do. I'm going for like hours, literally hours, days, sometimes weekends, months, shopping, to save him money. But he doesn't appreciate that. No, instead he just looks at the bill. Instead, he sees things on paper instead of the spiritual world of everything that I go through to manifest these things. It makes me mad. Quite literally, I'm feeling right now that good girls get angry too. And I'm going to learn how to release my anger. And in fact, I'm going to study about it. I'll take like one of those 3-minute courses, whatever, get a certificate, put it on my wall, and then I'll teach you about it. I like that. I could probably even make some money doing that. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to certify myself as like some sort of like anger management counselor. And then after I teach you how to deal with your husband at home and the problems that you go through, then I'm going to take it home to my house. And then I'm going to apply those techniques to my marriage after. And you know what? I bet it'll work. It'll probably work. But if it doesn't, at least I've taught you how to do and handle your man. How to do marriage right, the right way, according to the biblical principles that I've learned as a child from generations to follow. Well, my one grandmother, she was involved in a church that had nothing to do with our God, but, still, if you just divide it up and you put all together all the good generations that did teach the right stuff, a few little widgets and nuts that are thrown in there, it doesn't matter. You just kind of, polish them up, shine them up, turn them into something really great, and then just throw it out there to the video world, and you teach women how to treat their men. And with something like that, I can make a little money, I can go shopping, I can feel a little good, take a little pressure off my man, and actually that might be the solution how we get along. But going back to what I was talking about, I know that I won that argument as well. I have won every single argument in the entire time that we've ever been married. I have proof of that because even the last time, tonight, when we got into it, he was telling me, I don't think it's fair that you're high maintenance and I just sit around and I don't get to do anything for myself. I was like, what are you talking about? I mean, you do a lot for yourself. You watch TV. I mean, that's a privilege these days. TV, cable could be like $55 on up, if they're getting that. So he's also got an iPad. I know he uses it for work, but that doesn't matter because sometimes I see him sneak and do something, a couple other little things, when I'm talking something, and I just kind of look the other way, pretend like he's not doing that, but, Pastor would not like it if I did explain exactly what I've been seeing over his shoulder. So, I just kind of use that as a little leverage whenever I do feel like shopping again, and that kind of, changes the subject. So, I just, kind of pose him a good one, whatever. But I won the argument because, and this is what I want to tell you, always have proof at hand of how you can prove, your point to your man, because your man expects hard written evidence, hard, clear written evidence. That's how men think. They think like engineers, all right? We think, we're creative, we're hoity-toity, we like to go shopping, we like think, in art forms and globulous, Picasso type, experiences, whatever, but men, like this, cut and dried, black and narrow. They want to see it in writing. So tonight, I won my argument by doing this. I proved in writing. This, let me demonstrate, is the very written rule that I had hanging from my door ever since the very day he met me. So right there, I proved in writing. I am high maintenance. I always have been high maintenance, and I always will be high maintenance. With that, he turned around on his foot, knew he lost the argument, and went in the other room. He hasn't spoken to me since, so I know I won. So that's how I would suggest you handling things. Make sure you always have it in writing, high maintenance. All right? So that's probably the best tip you're going to get in the whole week.